for the people that are gonna watch this on YouTube. But the plan is actually to play a little bit of Horizon Danger, which is a game that I've made me in the last 10 years. And that's that. So with that said, let's just play a game. Let's play a game and actually do this. There you go. YouTube. Oh yeah, I have to focus on the screen. There you go. I have to focus on the screen. There you go. You are about to start Horizon Danger. Do we accept or do we cancel?
At this point, we've gotten so far, might as well accept, right?
Yeah, might as well. Yeah, so for people that don't know, and also for the chat, like if the volume is too loud or yeah, whatever, please do let us know. But yeah, Horizon Danger is a game that I've made. The music is made by... Good intro. Menger Meester, apologies. They created 5 tracks and the rest of the game is actually made by me in the last 10 years. Horizon Danger is a local multiplayer action game. It's somewhat similar to Bomberman, more fast-paced. You can kind of compare to Samurai Gun. Do you know that?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, or Towerfall.
Towerfall, okay.
Yes. So we're gonna play a game, and yeah, like you mentioned, it has been like 3 years that you have played it. And
well, I mean, when I've played it, it's been longer. Yeah. But when I've seen it last time, it's 3 years.
Ah, okay.
At least 3 years, I think.
Yeah. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna play a couple games. I think we're gonna start with Deathmatch. Deathmatch is basically the basic game mode. But we do have some other game modes as well. And if we do have some time, we are gonna play those. But let me just give a short overview of the game modes. This is just a deathmatch, so it's, you know, it's just 1v1. That's
very,
what you're gonna get.
Very balanced.
Yes, 1v1.
No practice.
I will do my best to not
destroy me.
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
But you know, to be honest though, I always test this game out by playing on my own. So I actually don't have that much experience. But yeah, that match is 1v1, or, you know, it could also be with 3 people or 4 people, because it's a local multiplayer game. And there's not much that we could set up for that match. Just the amount of kills that we, you know, the amount of kills that we have to achieve before the game is actually over. We do have elimination. That's more like life based. So, you know, you get 3 lives, I get 3 lives, and when I kill you, you lose a life. Very simple. We do have time rush. That's just within a certain time, we need to, you know, get as much kills as we can. There's another game mode. If it works, we are gonna check it out. If it works, it's still in development. Resources is somewhat similar to a capture the flag. You have to capture things and then bring it to the base and score points. But we're gonna go with the deathmatch. We could play a team mode, but it's 1v1. But you could play a 2v2 game or a 1 versus 2. Item drops, don't want to get into items drops that much. There might be items in the end game or in the final game. I'm not sure. There are some modifiers that we can also enable. But I think when we are gonna play a resource, then I will show the modifiers. Everyone against Scuster? No. That's
well,
not
at
nice.
This point it is, though.
Yeah, okay. So if you want to play the game,
I have to
press connect. And this is where you can select your faction, the pilot, and the call sign. We need to actually disconnect. We need to add your name. 1 second. Call sign. Add call sign. Do you want Remy or the Pemi?
Pemi, of course.
The Pemi?
The Pemi. If it fits, though.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
I don't
because
know if
there's
you have a cap for,
yeah, no.
letters.
If we read the text on the screen, insert the call sign you want to add. A call sign requires a minimum of 3 characters with a max of 6 characters total. Very nice.
Very nice.
So they pay me, and now I said it. If it actually works, this is something that I fixed today. It was not working. So if you join and you go to call sign
There
in,
it is. It's there. It's
Yeah.
there. It's fine. There's factions.
Yeah, so this is just cosmetical. It's not something that changes the game up.
But the artworks are really good though. Like
Thank
the
you.
splash arts.
The art of the Dread Mass, the character models. There's just one. In the end, there will be some variations of those characters.
Well, I mean, there are variations right now.
Yeah,
I guess,
but
not,
color.
maybe not as broad as you want them to be at some point, but that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I'll go for the more alien-like faction, so you can.
Yes, I like the Dread Mass.
And the pilots, I see how it is.
Yeah, so Pilot is more like the color scheme. That is why you just see the same one over and over again with the Dread Mass, because I didn't change any colors
Okay.
with those sprites. But yeah, that's basically it. So if you want to join the game, press ready. It's
Sure,
down
sorry.
the menu. And let's clear this. This is a level select. There are quite a few levels in this game. At the moment, there are 100 levels.
That's a lot, actually.
Yes, that's too much. It's too much.
So
Why?
that's what you have been doing for the past 10 years? Or?
Yes.
Okay.
Every year I create a stage. But yeah, there's a lot, so you can actually choose like manually, like, okay, I want to add some stages from 6 and add them, so you can actually make your own playlist. But because there are so many of them, you can also say like, okay, how many rounds do we want to play? Let's just say 5. I'm gonna do that again because stage 10 sucks. The art is not done. But yeah, you can just automatically build the playlist, and you do have the ability to save and load playlists. So if you have like a favorite couple of stages that you want to play for a certain mode, you can save those.
Just give me a sec. I will move before I move the whole desk around with the microphone.
Live production. Are you ready? Do I need to explain the controls?
I mean, I guess the controls we'll figure out like on the fly. I do wonder, is there like a certain kind of lore that we need to know before we start, or is it just like, no, we just have to figure out what is going on?
Nah, the lore is that's something for later.
Okay.
Just shit has gone bad.
Shit has gone bad.
Yes,
And now we have to fight the bad, or we are the bad?
both. The factions that we chose. Did you choose the Dread Mass?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Dread Mass is bad.
Okay, good.
Yeah, maybe the name was a small hint. The Prism, I think I chose the Prism Elite. They are more neutral.
Okay.
Yes,
Sure.
And the humans, those are called the Nomistar. Those are, of course, the good guys.
Yeah.
Of course.
Of course. The humans are always the good guys, right?
Yeah, and then we do have like a second faction. The name is currently Death Squad, but that's actually something that's gonna change.
Very, very humane-like.
Those are mysterious.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, let's press launch. I don't know if I turned on the music. I don't think I did.
It's
No, I
Very quiet.
did not turn on the music.
Sorry,
But we can do
report.
that. We can actually enable that. So also, we're playing Deathmatch. Just a small reminder. You have to destroy your opponent. And, the first to reach 3 kills will win the fight. And that's basically
Do you want to turn on music first?
No,
say-
that is going to happen after this.
Okay. The animations, by the way, are so far really good. Just,
Oh, nice. Thank you. Just for your information, I did not pay me. It's just...
I'm still the unpaid mod, as
Yes.
always. It's never changed.
This is, by the way, unfinished, this menu. But we'll have to do we think like music on 1? It didn't matter, right?
Yeah, it was. I guess 2 is fine. We can do 2.
Okay.
Menger and Meester. So I already died once, just so you know. I
Yes.
jumped off because I keep pressing Y. I'm just trying to figure out before you fight me.
Oh, yeah. Already was trying to kill you.
Like I'm still trying to figure out how I get up so high.
Okay, I will explain.
Oh, I see. It's like a bomb mechanic thing. Okay, yeah. Okay, so this is this. No
That is
trigger.
that.
This is walk-in.
And again, chat, let us know if the music is too loud, because for us it's super loud. But we know in the chat it might be a little bit better. But yeah, the controls are A is for jump. You do have a double jump.
And then a B for...
And with B, you drop a bomb. But the bomb is a jump as well. So you kind of have like a triple jump. What you just did was stun me.
I see.
So X is shoot, is stun
Yeah,
on
and
the
B
timer.
is the bomb kind of thing.
Yeah, and Y is
A
dash. So in the upper left, in the upper right, you do see like the dash cooldown. But that's just an easy way to get out
I
of the
see.
way.
Okay. Oh, righto.
And
okay.
then the basic gist of the game is it's more
Shoot.
like a cat and mouse.
Okay.
Yeah, so stun and then kill.
All right. I already died twice, so you only
Yeah,
have to
and
kill me once.
you do have 1 point, by the way.
Oh, because I just shot you.
Yeah. No, and you killed me with a bomb.
Okay.
So-
well, you want to even it out, or you want to just fight it out? Because you,
No,
you probably
it's-
have more
it's
experience
fine.
on the belt right now.
It's fine.
All right, you ready?
I really need to ease up.
All right, let's go.
This is gonna be fun.
No. That's stupid. Well,
To be honest though, I've not played it for a while. This is a warm-up round, correct?
okay, sure, yeah.
Warm-up.
And we had how many stages? 5?
5.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Oh, that's mean. That's just mean. That's just absolutely mean.
I apologize.
Oh man, I am.
You know, for this situation, there's something that I have to show you later. It's an option setting that we can actually enable. We can actually create bridges so you are not able to fall down in the stage.
I have to figure. Nice, GG's. I have to figure out what the kind of blast radius is as well.
So I get it. So yeah, at the end of the round, we do get like points. You know, this is maybe more interesting when you are playing with 4 people. But the scoring system is somewhat similar to like Mario Kart. The first player gets 9 points, second player gets 6.
Right.
The third one gets
Kind of like GP
3.
rolling.
Yeah.
I see. Okay.
So you do get some points even if you're finished the last, but
Yeah.
it's not, you just get more points when you're number 1,
yeah.
like a me.
For
And then
now.
you do get some stats if you press the
Yeah, I noticed it's
D-pad
well,
up and
it's
down.
Up and down. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so you get like a percentage of like the amount of bombs that you dropped, like the amount of deaths, the kills, amount of shots, but also the amount of times that you have been stunned, and also kind of like your percentage of like bomb hits, if it's like 100 or 0, the amount of dashes or the items that you used, and the entities is a random stat.
Random.
Yeah. And then if we want to continue, oh yeah, you do get like badges for like, certain achievements. Like if you have killed like someone for a certain amount of times with a bomb, you get like the bomber badge, or you get
Gotcha.
like the sniper badge if you got like a 100
You got a crown, I see.
Yes, because I'm number 1, so I'm a target. On some stages you do have like these jump pads.
Oh, right. Oh.
Yeah,
okay,
that does make you jump higher. The nice thing with the jump pads is like they boost you up quite high. You can actually stop the boost when you drop a bomb.
Okay, so
you
drop
can
a bomb,
kind of
it's
drop
like-
a bomb and to slow down
I see.
the speed.
Oh, that hurts.
Yeah, so think about the momentum and the bombs.
Yeah, it's confusing that I have to focus on the bombs for now. Like my initial mind is like, okay, I have to stun you and then I kill you, but it's like bomb. Get it? Oh, I walked right
Yes.
into that. Okay.
There you go. You can also use the D-pad or just the analog stick for movement.
Yeah,
I
I've been
prefer the
using
D-pad, by the
Yeah,
way.
Okay. It's more, I guess more, I don't know, it feels more retro, more analog, I guess. Oh, no.
That's okay. Like, if you die, you don't have any points, but you don't lose any points if you had any. But that's something that I think you are actually able to turn on. That you lose points if you die with the modifiers.
Yeah. My mic keeps going down like every now and then, so just if you see me move like weirdly, it's microphone is going down.
Yes,
So I have to like getting really tight, but it's
it's okay.
okay. We're just not gonna talk about this match.
No, this is a warm up.
Oh yeah, it was warm up. Right?
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, maybe like the 3 kills. I think 3 kills when you play against someone that has like 10 years experience with Horizon Danger. Keep that in mind. I've been playing it for 10 years. Sounds crazy, but 3 kills is kind of like a decent amount. But yeah, I would normally up the amount of kills. Yeah, like the win condition. Oh. See, that's why I always, when I showcase this game at an event, I just prefer to not play and just watch.
Because you're too good.
I don't want to brag, but I think I'm good at my own game.
And there's always going to be someone better than you, just so you know.
Yes. There you go. Didn't even have to do anything.
I walked into my own. It's the worst. So it's also just like getting the hang of the movement is kind of... And you just know my pathing at this point. So
yeah, that's a tricky thing. I'm basically Neo. I know often where you're gonna land or when I have to drop a bomb.
Like that?
Just to kill you.
Just like that?
Yes.
I think you wear that crown well. I think
Yes.
it's well deserved at this point.
I do apologize. So
I mean-
you did get a pacifist badge. So even if you didn't kill me,
I
you
still
did get
rewarded.
something.
I
You
got
did get a
rewarded.
reward.
I do like, just a little bit side note, like I do really like the design because it is hard sometimes as an artist to like find your own way in a world of so many graphic designers, so many designers in general that make things. It is quite your style. Like you can really see that this is something that you would make.
Yeah.
Like from the years that I've known you now, like it's very much you. And that's a good thing. That's a good thing.
Yeah, I was mostly inspired by some NES titles and tried to replicate the art style. And yeah, I don't know, man. I was
this
not
point-
even thinking about it.
At this
sorry
point,
to
like
say.
the bomb's just dropping, she's like
Yeah.
basically shitting on me because you're too good.
But yeah, I made a lot of different stages, and again, like there are 100 of them. But there are 20 unique stage designs, and so each design. So let's say this is a stage has like 5 variations. That is why there are 100 of them. But there are 20 unique designs. But yeah, I definitely made more different looking stages, and the ones that we have or that we see here right now are like the best.
Oh yeah.
Um,
What was that about the infected thing? I just pop up.
what did you see about the infected?
Wasn't there like a pop-up message or did
Oh
I just,
no, that's just a. I didn't notice.
I was about to like, did I just see this wrong or?
No, that's the song is called Infected, or that's the current song.
Oh, it's okay, I see.
The song titles are Temporary, Might Change.
Walked right into that.
But the no, that's a song, just a pop up, just like an achievement, just to show you like, hey, this song is actually playing. In the beginning, I don't think that's gonna happen. But in the beginning, I was thinking, like, oh, if I release this game, I want to have my own music tracks and tracks from other musicians as well, so you would be able to see like, okay, this is actually the track from this musician.
That's nice.
To
I really like
actually
it.
give them a little bit of credit even during the game.
For me, I think it was just because I didn't expect what it was, and I was focused on trying to shoot you, so it was a little bit hard to read real fast. But I really like that idea. I also remember you making tracks at some point.
Yes.
Did you stop doing that, or?
Yeah, no, don't have the time, and to be honest, slightly burned out on making music for this game. So my focus is just making the audio effects,
Okay.
which are actually created in Farmy Tracker. So
Oh, nice.
they are
Very.
very much
Synthetically-
NES-like. It's the same way to make like NES music.
time to pull out the old Game Boy and make tracks on that.
Yes. But yeah, this is, I think this is like the third stage, and the idea of all these stages is as well that, for example, this stage has like a B option. So we are now currently above ground,
Yeah.
and those stages are maybe a little bit smaller
Okay.
for like 1v1. But the B stages are mostly below ground and a little bit bigger and wider for more players.
So this is probably like more my hometown then, because
Maybe a little bit,
does
yes.
look more like
Yes.
my planet, I'd assume.
Some later stages also have like, well, you have seen like the holes in the ground where you can fall into, but some of them also have like spikes, so you can actually kill yourself.
Ooh.
You're getting the hang of it.
Yeah, I'm starting to get it a little bit, but this was the warm-up, so. For a second there, I keep forgetting that bombs keep falling.
Yes.
Is there, when I drop it mid-air and you hit it in mid-air, like does it still explode, or is it just impact on the ground?
It's just based on the timer.
Okay, so
Yes.
it's timer-based.
So if I drop it way up high, it will drop.
That was nasty, by the
a
way.
certain
Just so
amount.
you know, that was a nasty one.
I know.
He knows casually.
I think this was the fifth one.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, so then at the end we do get like a end screen with all the stats from that game, like from the 5 rounds, and a total tally. There's an option though, this is more, you know, when you play with 3 or 4 people, there's a way to actually enable sudden death. So
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, so
like a
if,
timer-based, or?
if someone has like, or if when 2 people have like the same score,
Oh,
you're
right,
able
right,
to enable sudden death or another match to, you know, decide who's actually the winner of those 2.
Right. It's basically just a tiebreaker.
Yes.
Kinda,
Yeah, it's
Okay,
it's
that's
called a
nice.
showdown.
Showdown.
It's
That's
called
nice.
a showdown.
It's way better than a tiebreaker.
Yeah, we don't need it, but I'm gonna show the stage pitch. What it actually does is it will create bridges. The idea is also to make this game very accessible. So let's talk a little bit about that as well.
Should have started with this.
Yeah, but maybe. But this is actually to show like, hey, this is why we have this option.
Fair enough. I'll take it.
Yeah, no, we so in every stage where you can actually fall down, or if there's something like water, which is also something that kills you, there's a bridge, so you can actually fall down. And I think that is basically when you're playing with a younger audience, or if you play with a lot of people and it's just way too hectic. Another thing that I kind of like is for the call signs there are color schemes. And I don't have any color blindness, but there are quite a few options which are, I still have to test this, but they are based on like, okay, what you can actually see or what is maybe more discernible if you have color blindness. I even like this one with the colors. And yeah, we have shown...
It's good to keep that in consideration, to be honest.
Yes. It's small. It's a small thing to do. Accessibility is very important. Yeah, I already showed like you can actually add call signs there or remove them if you don't want them.
And
For the
work, which is great.
Yeah, for the graphics, also something that's kind of important, like the screen shake. There's
Yeah.
not that much screen shake in there, but you can actually turn it off and even turn off the particles that you see on the ground, like the dust or the particles in the sky, just to, you know, for more clarity. And what's
for the,
actually
for the esport players who
yeah.
are gonna play this, and yeah,
the idea
Tournament.
is yes for the tournament play.
Yeah, exactly.
For language, currently there's English. There are some Dutch translations in there as well, but we're not gonna try that out.
Why not?
Because I don't know what I've translated yet, and it might just be blank text.
Okay.
We can actually change the color of the text on the screen as well.
Oh, that's nice.
Yes, I think that's a nice. I think that is nice. We do have like the tool tips below. That's the drone that explains, you know, what each option actually is. We can turn it on and off, and also the ability to skip the intro and logo. We actually skip that in this playthrough. But you know, if you just want to get into the game, that's possible. And also, you know, the thing that we saw before, like the
Oh, right,
music
right.
pop-up, but also the achievement pop-up is something that you can actually turn off. Let's turn this to English, not Dutch though.
You want to skip the intro and logo now then? Because we haven't seen it yet. So.
No, yeah, because there's no intro.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Never mind. You should have said like, no, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
It's fine.
It's fine.
The intro is super awesome.
I've seen it beforehand. Trust
Yes.
me.
It's very good. Triple A production. Was there something else that I want to show? No, those are just the options. But something that I was talking about, the stats. I am not sure what is going to end up in the final game with the stats. Because this is gonna get out of hand, and it's a lot of data that you need to track. But if you want to, you can actually see like the amount of times that you played, how long you played, and also the amount of kills. And also for each stage, you can individually check what the stats are. Why? Because we can. I worked 10
Stats are
years on
fun.
this game. 10 years.
10 years for the stats.
Yeah, and we do have like achievements. I think they are not working at the moment.
We did get an achievement when we were also
Yeah,
playing. I got sniper, I
it
think.
could have been a badge, but I think this is something that
Oh, yeah. I
it
think
was
a
working.
badge.
Yeah, it is working though, but the graphics are not in there. So you do get badges, and badges will result into achievements, and you get some some basic info here. Hello, Mrs. Citroen. Citroen?
Zitron.
And yeah, the nice thing is like in the options there's this way to like skip the logo and the whole intro.
Mm-hmm.
We have shown like, okay, if we do start game, you have to set everything up, like choose a player, choose like a stage, and go through that whole thing. There's an easier way to actually play the game, and that's by choosing quick play. So let's try it out. Just one more deathmatch and then maybe try another game mode.
Yeah, I'm totally fine with it. Yeah, I
Okay,
started
good.
to get the hang of it now, so
Okay.
I have to try at least win one round.
Yeah. So for quick play, you are able to set the kills.
Okay.
3 kills was good.
3 kills is good. Yeah,
Okay.
it's short, it's fast.
Yeah. So for game mode, by the way, again, you can choose deathmatch, elimination, time rush, resource, or just random. And random is just pick a random
Anything,
one
yeah.
for the 5 or 3 stages that we're gonna play. But you can also do random per stage, so that each stage that we play has a different game mode.
Gotcha.
We're not gonna try that out because I'm unsure if that actually works at the moment.
Then we're gonna stick with that match
Yeah.
for now.
So yeah, again, this was quick play, correct? So let's show the quick play,
Okay.
and now we're in the game. There it is. That's quick, correct?
It is quick.
So we're playing 3 matches right now, and it just chose like 3 stages for us to play on. This might be my favorite stage design in the whole game.
Have you played it a while or?
No, I just like the graphics. It's gritty, bloody. Some weird shit is going on. Tentacles moving. Little critters moving around. I like it. Is this still a warm-up, or are we actually...
Yeah, well, have you not been tryharding already?
No.
Okay, yeah, no, it's
No,
it's a warm
yeah,
up.
he actually killed me.
I feel like at some point you're just gonna throw. So is there a spawn protector? It's
A little bit. You do get a shield.
okay. Yeah.
You do get a shield. Okay, you're moving around a little bit more. Now it's getting tricky, actually. I have to think. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay.
Oh no!
Yes.
Oh man.
The stun timer is
It's
something that...
No, it's good.
It's-
I think it should be rewarding when you
Yeah.
like if you have people like for now it's for me it's like figuring out what the controls are and like trying to move and fly around and whatnot. But I think if you have people that are pretty solid in this, the stun timer is
Yes.
perfect because it should be rewarded. And
Yeah.
maybe you give it an option that you can change it at some point, but
It's a tiny bit too long though, because if I want to be annoying, I can stun lock you.
stun and shoot, stun and
Yes.
shoot, yeah.
And Patuti, thanks for the follow. Thanks for the follow, Patuti.
Stomp, stomp, womp, womp.
Yeah, so that was one round, and then we have 2 more. Oh, this is a stage design that's gonna be removed, but it's actually a perfect example for the bridges.
The bridges, yeah.
Yes.
Like some,
I
I guess some screwdriver kind of thing going on here.
It's something like that.
Corkscrew.
Yeah, but it's just so that we can actually fall down. This is stage 10, and this is something that's something that I've been working on to change. So this is not gonna end up in the game.
I like it. It's funky.
Yeah, I dislike it. I really don't like it. Okay.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Yes.
So when you get stunned and there's a bomb, there's no way to get out.
Correct. What I don't like about it, that's a good question, Queenie. It doesn't fit the overall theme anymore of the game, and
Oh, no, no. Oh, no, 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 no.
I think there's something else that I want to build, and there are some funky issues with the parallax scrolling. That's how the background images move around. It's just it's a little bit flat when I compare to all the other stages. Yes.
Yeah, I get that though, but it also maybe it's also because you have put a lot of time in getting all the details in a lot of stages. So this feels a little bit different, then the vibe is a little bit different.
Yeah, but you know, the stage 10, like the B version, the one that's below, that is something that I really like. We might see it later during this game, but yeah. It's something that I've been trying to think about, like, okay, what do I actually want that stage to look like? And it has been the most difficult thing ever.
I walked right into that.
Yes.
Oh.
But
GG's.
you're getting better.
It's I mean, it's a learning curve for sure.
Yes.
I mean, it's also because
Ooh, I did get a sniper, the sniper badge for the 100%. Is that actually true? I need to check back the tape.
I had this the same stat, the sniper one, in the first try when we did, like I think it's stage 3 or something. And I also thought, like, I'm pretty sure I missed a couple of shots, but it still gave me the sniper thing.
Something that we'll check later. Yeah, let's do. So that was actually a quick match. Mimitrut says it's intuitive to chase, but chasing gets you killed.
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
Yes.
I mean, it depends on how you play, though. Like, I think you're used to being in front of, like, you're going to try and predict where I am. So it's a whole different ballpark. For me, I'm just trying to get to you and then trying to hit you.
Yeah.
But I think if you have the motion, like, in your wrist, basically, it's like a little bit of muscle memory. I think it's a little bit easier. Or easy. I don't think easy is the right word, but I think you get less chasey and more defendant, like you are.
Okay. Yeah. Maybe. I'm not sure what my playstyle is. I'm gonna watch back this tape what I actually to see what I actually do. I don't know. We're gonna play. Is the stream frozen or? Oh no, we're back. Mimitrud says you need the high ground, Anakin. Yeah, maybe getting the high ground. High ground is maybe the best thing.
Yeah. I mean, especially for the bombs because they go down.
Yes.
Is there any plans for variation of your shooting mechanic? Because right now you only have stun.
Yes.
Like that you can switch the stun downwards maybe in the bomb on the side, or is that too easy? I guess.
Sorry. What is the question?
Do you have any plans on changing that? Like, is there anything in the future that you think like, oh, I want to do this later on in a certain stage of developing?
With the weapon,
Yeah,
or
the weapon
like the stun.
Oh, maybe change the stun to like something else, or
maybe. First, I want to say thanks, Mimitrud, or thanks, Kassa, for saying that the game looks awesome. Thank you, appreciate it. I've played around with the gun. It is possible to actually select a different gun, but currently there's just one. Or no, that's maybe a lie. I'm gonna show the items, but the items are. But this is something that might not even end up in the game, because I think in 2015 or 16 I tried to work like with power-ups, and that you can actually choose your own bombs or your own weapons before starting the game, but that made it just way too complicated. So maybe a big maybe. Like the biggest maybe. Maybe, when a game releases or after that, there are gonna be items, and you do see the options like items, but this is such a difficult thing to test out alone, and to see like how it works in the game is already too hectic. And from my experience, this game is just stronger when it's easy to understand and to explain. And what you could see here is like, okay, for offensive, the way how this is set up in the game right now is that items will drop on the stage and you can pick those up and use them. And I had like ton of different variations of that game. Like, okay, you need to use energy to use the items, or you can select them or keep them or whatever. Don't want to make it too complicated, but right now you do see like, okay, for offense, there's an item called the acid bomb. So there's more acid on the ground, which kills you or slows you down. You do have like a blast wave, which is more like a napalm, kind of like an explosion on the ground. You do have like a drone strike, a small drone. And maybe at the end of the stream, we can kind of quickly check and see if it still works, but you give like a general sense, like, what the idea is currently, but I don't think this is gonna end up in the game. The drone strike is something that flies up off and drops like 3 bombs like down.
Yeah.
The heat wave is maybe more like a flamethrower, an extra mine, a sentry gun that just that's placed on the ground and actually shoots like 3 bullets. A saw that's kind of like a something that shoots out and comes back again, kind of like a boomerang. And the power blast is a basic, a weapon ability, so a bullet that actually kills you. But yeah, in the item screen, because of the offensive, I was thinking like, okay, maybe because the bomb kills you in one hit, there's an option to actually add armor. So you can actually have like lives or health in the game. That is something that might
maybe end up in it, or maybe not.
Yeah. So for items, what might end up in here for the game mode, like elimination, that actually lives can drop on the stage, and so you get like extra lives, so you can play longer and kill your friends more.
I think if you do add it, I think it might also add to the strategy. I think it might also like be a sort of way to play this game differently every time you play with someone else. Like, hey, I'm gonna try this strat and try this item out, and maybe that gives you a little bit of benefit.
Yeah, so that is also why I think like this is not the focus right now, because I think the base game is like it's the base game, like that's where it is at. And you know, once you have played this game so many times, maybe then add the variation of like modifiers or
Yeah, it's kind of like a
Actual
like
items.
like the cheat mode from Doom, basically.
Yeah.
Like at a certain point, you get like extra stuff to use in another playthrough or
Yeah.
another run.
Yeah, so we're gonna try and play Resource. This is a game mode that I've tested out maybe last November. Thereabouts, and it was working. This morning it wasn't working, and it might be fixed, but we will see. So we just checked the items. The modifiers are actually things that can enable or will modify the game. The most important one is for the Resource game mode. So in Resource, something drops down from the sky and is on the stage, and that's like a collect point. And on the stage, resources spawn, and currently it is set up that 3 resources spawn,
Yeah.
and you have to collect those and bring those to the point.
Yeah, that was the capture the flag kind of thing that
Yes.
you mentioned. Yeah, okay.
And if I kill you, you lose those resources, and I can pick them up.
Right, so you kind of could just steal it from each other.
Yeah, and a resource is just 1 point, but with the modifier, you can enable so that also resources drop that are worth 3 points, 5 points, but you can also add the modifier like the death penalty, where you lose a point
yeah.
when you get destroyed. So if we have this off, you don't lose a point, so it doesn't matter, but if we have it on, you lose a point. That means a game might last a little bit longer, but with 4 people, you know,
It could
might
be very
yeah.
fast. Yeah.
And also, let's just enable this one to actually show it happen.
Okay.
I think those modifiers are kind of exciting when you play with team mode. So team mode again is 1 against 2 other people or 2 against 2. So you can actually strategize a little bit more. Like, okay, you pick up the resources and I try to kill them.
Yeah.
Yeah, or you know, try to kill them and pick up the other resources. But again, we will see if this actually works. I don't know. Let's check the game settings.
There's only one way to find out.
Yes. The time, so resources is actually based on time. So it's not, okay, you collect 10 resources and it's done. It's just time based, and who has the most resources collected has actually won.
Okay.
Let's put the time on 2 minutes, and collect limit is 3. So it's actually very nice that I made the tooltip, because what is actually collect limit? Adjust the resources collect limit of a drop point when it reaches. Oh, right. Okay. So if you collect 3, the resources, the location is actually changed where the resources have to go to. We will see in a second.
Which is good though, because it saves you a little bit of. You can't spawn camp the location. Though.
Yes.
I can choose faction
I'm
again.
gonna go with this one.
That squad was human, right? Sort of.
They were once, yeah.
Oh, I see.
no-
Okay, yeah.
Not anymore. Yeah, the name Dead Squad is something that is gonna change. They have a different name. Let's do auto, and let's just 3. So let's do that again.
This is a stage you didn't like, or
No, it shows like stage 8 twice. So now we do have like 2A and a 2B. So that's A is for above and B is for below. Should be fine.
Okay.
Maybe. I don't know. Let's play. I don't know. So collect and transport as many resources in 2 minutes to win. So that's me. And that's a you. And that's the resource point. And then, the balls are the ones that I have to collect.
oh, okay. So those are the resources then.
Yeah.
I just shot myself.
So it's somewhat about... let's just find out like how this actually plays. Because I have to collect him, but I can't just keep standing there. There's a small delay. But yeah, if you kill me, I drop the resources.
I see. Okay, so
So
that's,
now
that
we
was
have
the
collected
collection
3,
point.
and now it actually spawns in a different spot.
So now we have to figure out where it is and then
Yeah. So the kind of the pink one is the 1 pointer, and the blue one is the one with 3 points. So in that case, it's also if you're closer to like a higher point one, it would be advisable to actually pick that one up and to collect it.
It's kind of like the incentive to like, hey, this is worth more points, therefore
Yes.
you should go for this.
And
Oh,
like
I messed
what
up.
Patootie says, go, go, go. Indeed, go, go, go. Okay, that's bad. I want the resource.
Oh.
Did we turn on the modifier like the death penalty? Yes,
Yes,
we did.
yes, we did.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
I apologize.
No, it's okay.
There you go. I don't know. I never played this mode, by the way. I only have seen it being played.
Really?
Yes, that's crazy. Actually, this is the first time playing it. See, that's a problem when you are solo developing a game, and especially if it's a local multiplayer game. You just play this with 2 controllers alone.
Did I just
And
win? Yes, I did.
You did.
I did win.
How?
Look at that.
What?
I shot you at the last second, so I guess because of the penalty you lost points, right?
Maybe I need to check back the recording.
Yeah, check back the tapes.
Yes.
For the replay, this is what's happened, okay? This is what happened.
I don't know what. It must be a bug.
Yeah, it must have been a wind, it must have been a bug. Coding error, I think. Look at that crown. Look how fancy.
I want the crown.
Before it gets taken away again. Oh, you might. No.
Yeah. Ugh.
Oh, I messed up.
You did.
Oh, I messed up. Oh, there goes all the points.
I want the crown back.
Come and grab it.
Oh no. Yes. No.
No, why is it not picked? Oh, that's
No.
so mean.
No.
That is so mean.
That's intended.
That is so mean. That is such a lucky spawn.
I don't know what happened there.
Yeah, you did. You got cheesed.
There you go.
It's okay. So the penalty is definitely a little bit harsh right now.
Oh
think-
yeah. Yes. You don't have any points. Do you
No.
lose all the points? Is that actually what is happening?
Well, let me grab one. Or
We'll test it
how
out.
many, How many were you able to set it?
Live debugging. Could you kill me?
I mean, I can.
So I got 9, 8. Yeah, that's fine. It works.
I just
Maybe if I kill you, you lose all the points.
try it out.
I don't know.
Try it out.
There,
No, so
gonna
one.
collect
Okay,
the
so
resource.
one stock. It's fine.
Yes. It's all fair. It's all fair.
Just skill issue.
I only have some access to like debugging on my controller, so that's you know, some cheating. I don't think you're gonna make it. So just give those to me.
It's
Thank you. Yep. There you go. And that's time. Maybe the 3 point is a little bit too much for 1v1, but you know, it feels good. It
Well.
feels good.
I guess you got the crown back.
Yeah, maybe. No, you did. There's a bug. That's a bug.
See, there you go.
Yeah, there's a bug.
I'm just good. That's all.
Yeah.
The game knows. It's not bugged. It's not bugged.
No. Let
It's definitely not
the
bugged.
stream knows I won.
No, they can clearly see I still have the crown. It's right there.
Okay.
The game doesn't lie.
I don't know about this. Game is cancelled.
It's your own game.
Yes.
Oh,
Horrible.
fun as long as it lasted, I guess.
I don't know what is happening over there.
Skill issue.
Yes. You know, like I said, it's no lie. I never played this game mode.
Oh, you.
Did I do that?
Did you do that?
I don't know, man.
It's game bug.
Yes. I lost. That's a game bug. There you go.
He's out for me now. I might as well just get no points and still win, probably, but... The path thing is real. Oh, hey, look.
Oh, yeah, okay. That's kind of cool.
What's that?
No, nothing.
I'm at this point. I'm just struggling where to jump.
Yeah, this is this is the second stage, but this is like below. So this is normally a stage that you probably unlock later, because it's like way bigger, and you kind of have to know like okay, how to double jump and the dash. That is why there are also like no jump pads at all. So if you want to get up, you kind of have to go to the right, or you know, make an exact move over there. So this is not a stage that you normally would see like from the get-go, from the beginning. Okay, that's fine.
That's fine, he says.
No, because
fine.
you did lose a point, and there you go. So yeah, for the game, you know, there are a couple game modes in there, and each of them are a little bit different, and different enough from, you know, just a regular deathmatch. We'll try or think about like other game modes, like there are some variations of like capture the flag, or maybe where you have to actually stand on the spot to, you know, gain points. Kind of like a King of the Hill sort of game.
So I'm just checking to see, but
Yeah.
in the stats now as well, you can clearly see I didn't win.
Yes.
Like, I had 8 kills, 17 deaths, 53 bombs, a lot of shots.
Yes.
There's no collection stat though, so I can't tell how much. I
No,
got.
there's not. Let's see. Was this the final screen? Yeah, it was. So another thing that I have not mentioned yet, you can restart. That's just replaying the previous game, so the stages that we have played. But you can also rematch, and that's just the same settings, but then with the new stage selection.
Yeah,
So
different
then-
stages.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So you don't have to go to the stage select and then actually select
It's
new
just a
stages.
quick rematch. Like you're
Yeah.
angry, your friends just won. You were like, I
Yeah,
want a
yeah,
rematch.
I want a rematch.
I didn't like that stage. You're gonna rematch.
Yes.
Get it?
You want to play one more deathmatch?
Of course.
Or, yeah, elimination or time rush is not that exciting with 1v1. Elimination, not as much. Let's play let's play a
You want that
deathmatch.
crown back, don't you?
Yes.
Okay.
You
You want to do modifiers?
No,
Is there modifiers that will work with deathmatch?
There are none. There are for like the team mode, like friendly fire. I don't think like the armor is working at the moment. Again, like enabling the armor. You know, that's just lives or health, so you don't die with one hit. Does it add up? Patuti says, does it add up? Scaffa score together with Remy score, maybe.
No,
Maybe.
he just is a sore loser. Sorry, that's all.
No. Maybe. Maybe.
Well, I just hope it keeps doing that. Maybe it's a death squad. You know, I have to die to get points.
Yeah, something is wrong though. Something is wrong.
I have not played the Prism Elite yet, so I'm gonna do that.
Let's see. Yeah, let's do auto again. Like that's the funny thing. Like you want to have like a stage select, but then you know often I just use like auto select because that's the easiest way to do.
Do you have? Okay, maybe it's a mean question to ask, but do you have like favorite stages?
Yes, but some of them, I actually don't know. I like 3 a lot.
Okay. You want to throw like 1 or 2 in there, or
No,
or you feel
because
like it's more of like a thing you should explore once there is more.
no, I like B 3A and 3B a lot. I like the design of 2. We have seen it already a couple of times. Maybe 5 or 4. See, the tricky thing is like sometimes when I boot up the game, I'm like, oh yeah, right, this stage.
And then
Because there's too many, I forget sometimes the stage design. I'm like, oh yeah, right. This is something that I made.
well, how many stages are there in 6?
In 6?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Well, how many are? Oh, you don't have a 9.
No.
'Cause, I mean, of course you had to go for the 6, 9, but you don't have it.
No. Maybe 5. I like all of them except for 10. Let's add a B because I like the stage B design of 10. Did I add it? No. Wait, what? There you go. Because did I choose? Yeah, I got a B in there. Yeah, let's just launch.
All right.
Yeah, again, like I like the stage because I really like the critters and moving around
It's
of all
very
the
nicely designed.
little things. Because in the beginning, like 10 years ago, when I started making this game, the original intent was to make everything to feel like there was nothing, like everything was destroyed and it was lifeless. But that's something that I really, changed up to make it more lively. Like feel as if something is going on or something has happened. And some places are a little bit more desolate. But I like these little creatures here. They have like an idle animation and they walk around again. Nice. So you got 2 points now?
Yes.
Okay, good.
So now you have to try hard.
What goes up must go down.
Yeah, but you didn't get the point though,
Why not?
because I killed myself.
Oh, okay.
Oh, now you got a point, I think. Yeah, there you go.
But even if I didn't get a point, it was a nice one.
No.
Yes.
The timer.
Yes. Oh, it's 2-2.
It's 2-2.
It's 2-2. I don't like chasing. That was dangerous. Sometimes it's more about checking the moves that you have made and anticipating that. Like, okay, I know you have double jumped already, so I know you are not able to jump away.
Whoa. Ah, so close.
What was I saying again? So the stages,
critters,
yes.
critters. We're talking about critters.
Oh yeah, the critters. Yeah, so my goal is like not every stage is gonna have like that amount of like different characters and enemies. But yeah, so some of them will feel a little bit more like okay, like that and.
Yeah, I like the well, I mean, of course the purple and blue, of course, is a very good combo. But I like the alien designs that you have going on.
So yeah, this is like we were just in the A stage of 3, and this is the B stage. So you can already see it's
Below.
more, maybe a little bit more organic and more like random instead of like okay, we got some like perfect platforms, and it's just a way bigger stage for more people. I think there's just one jump pad like down here. And that's a nice thing though when you with working alone. Like I'm not able to play the game, but what I'm able to do is like play around and get a feel of the stage design, like the movability. If I can move around easy enough. So you got like 2 points now. Okay, good. No,
He says it like he's just literally just throwing to get me 2 points and then just runs.
I'm talking about the game.
Yeah.
I'm just chilling out, man. Just like Demon Souls. Just chilling out. Love it.
0 deaths.
I should have placed a bomb on the platform instead of like dropping it down like that.
No! I walked right into there.
Yes.
Because I know this is gonna be annoying because you just keep fucking camping this. Oh my god.
What were you saying?
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Well, too late, Mimi. I lost.
Yeah, another thing, like we have not spoken that much about the music, but yeah, Menger and Meester, musicians like from this area here, we had quite a few conversations, like maybe 4 or 5 years ago, about like, okay, I want to have like 5 music tracks for this game, but we really discussed like about the story and more like the general vibe, and each track mostly aligns with either the faction or something that has like happened in the story. And yeah, I like it. Because I didn't want to go for the standard 8-bit soundtrack. Would be cool though, but I wanted to have like a mix between like the 8-bit NES sound effects and then the music.
I like the sky a lot in this, actually.
Yes, it's. I think that there's a recent change, the skies and the colors a little bit. Mimitrud says, "Man, this pixel art is god tier." Thank you.
Keep distracting them, boys. It's a tactic. I will get that crown back.
Nah, I like the crown. The silly thing with the crown is that was in the first prototype, like 10 years ago, and then at some point I disabled it, completely forgot about it, and then I saw a small like icon crown again, and I was like, oh yeah, let's enable that. And that was like last year.
I like it. The crown is a good addition. It's something to flaunt when you win, right? So it's
yes,
good.
and it also, if you play with 4 people, it puts the target on your back, because you know, okay, that's the lead player. It's not the lead player of this match, but just like overall with the amount of points that you have. So if there's a way to make sure that I don't get a lot of points in a 4-player match, then, you know, then you have to do that.
That was rude.
I like this music track. The fight is over.
Almost tie. Almost tie.
Almost. You know. Was this the last one? No.
How much did we do? 5 or 3?
5, I think.
5. Okay,
yes.
so this is 4.
So I think the final one is going to be stage 10, a B variant. I don't mind the bridges, by the way. That we turned that on.
It's for me. It's a little bit less to focus on. You know, I
Yes.
can just jump around, dodge your attacks constantly because
It's just something that, like, I know the stage designs and like how to move around. But I saw mostly during playtesting that, especially for people that just started out, they were like falling down in their deaths, because normally you wouldn't see these stages in the beginning. You would unlock them later if you had some experience. But it's like, you know, if you're playing maybe with kids or so, or someone that's new, let's just make that an option. It's a small thing to add. Half-Life 3 confirmed for the building in the back. Yeah, maybe kinda.
this is Half-Life 3.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Oh man.
I also like the, you know, just small attention to detail. I like the rain, but something that you might not notice is that the rain actually drops down on the floor. You do see some spatters and
Oh, right. It's,
Yes.
it's also leaking off. Yeah.
yes,
That's awesome.
10 years. I spent 10 years making this game. It's 5 years for the raindrops.
Oh, this is humiliation.
Oh, okay.
I got humbled.
Yes. I still have the crown.
This is the final stage, right?
Yes.
Okay. So it's all or nothing for me now.
Yes.
Why you no good? I mean, he's had 10 years experience under his belt.
Yes.
I have a solid hour.
Yeah, like this is the final, like the final stage, 10B. And as you can see, like there's a huge bridge, but this is way more complicated when
Yeah,
you don't have
when
that.
you don't have the bridges.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So that was kind of like the whole idea. Like I think I already explained it, but you know, it goes from like easy to way more complex, like level designs, and where it's easier to kill yourself. And just imagine if you have like the modifiers where you might lose a point if you kill yourself, then this might become a little bit more like nerve-wracking. And especially if something might end up in the game with the items. But overall, I like this. I spoke about the stage design at 10A. Like, I don't like it. I like this vibe more, and it doesn't align with the 10A. So that's why the 10A is not like final. Okay, let's. Yeah. I don't like the bridge. I like the bridge though, but
For you, it's too easy now. I
yes. You killed me. Or did I kill
guess. No,
myself?
you killed yourself.
Okay. That's a tactic.
Sadly, it is.
See, when you stun someone in the air, it's always nice to maybe lay down a bomb or try to time the bomb on the floor when they get unstunned, so that they actually drop into the bomb instead of trying to maybe go up and drop a bomb on them.
I think for me, the hardest part, because there's only one way to kill someone else, which is the bombs, right?
Yeah.
But it's because it's timed, it's not impact orientated. I feel
Yes.
something like, okay, I'm gonna jump over you and like drop the bomb mid-air so I can hit you, but then it goes lower and it's like, oh right, yeah, of course, there's no impact.
Yeah.
So I think that's something like for your mind that you have to set to, like, okay, you know, you have to realize that it's time-based and not impact-based.
Yeah.
And which makes sense. It's just the design of the bomb, you know. It makes sense, but it's
Yeah.
hard to master, I think.
Yeah, and I do think over, you know, if you've played a little bit longer, because again, you have played it like 3 years ago or longer.
Longer, yeah,
longer.
absolutely
Like
longer.
it might have been 4 or 5 years. Like you do get like a feel for the timing of the bomb and how to use that. Same goes for like the stun gun. Although the stun gun might get tweaked because it's very easy to stun lock someone. Which is, you know, I'm of the mind, like, it's a local multiplayer game, so you're sitting with friends on the couch. Like, if you're gonna be that annoying, be careful, because someone is gonna actually punch you.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
I might leave it in.
Friendships will be broken.
Yeah.
But I guess it's worth it.
Yes. Yeah, so for... oh yeah, what we're gonna do, maybe... I have to talk a little bit about multiplayer. And then maybe quickly check the items to see if they work.
Yeah, if you think
We're not
that's
gonna
worth
play it,
yeah.
but just show us like how they work. Like you do have some time, like 10 minutes.
Sure, yeah,
Okay.
it's all good by me.
Because how late is Formula 1 starting?
Oh, it's like it's 10:30, so we have a little bit.
I know. Horizon Danger is important, but Formula 1 is also important, okay? We need to make
Priorities.
yes, priorities.
You gotta watch that Miami sprint quali.
Yeah, so let's... to be honest though, I don't know if they are working. So we're not gonna play it, just show it. I think they're on. but just to
Do you
get
have to
like,
enable them, or it's automatically enabled when item drops are on?
no, the item drops are now on, but then you can actually turn on or off
Oh,
the
right.
items. And
Okay.
yeah, it says 1-up now because I did not create like the graphics for them. I think if I press A, I don't see anything going on or off. So this is just placeholder art because I made a 1-up icon for the elimination. Yes. So that's also why I am not sure what is actually enabled now and how it actually works. And then again, if you're just tuning in or watching this video from this point on, let's just actually select the. We have not even seen the Earth stage, I think. Let's just select.
Oh, lore spoiler.
No,
Earth incoming.
It's the first stage.
That's where the fight started. It
yeah.
always starts on Earth, right?
So the maybe turn. Yeah, we're gonna turn the music off and actually just see what is actually happening. Oh yeah, I have to press A.
So are there visual aids for the items, you reckon?
Maybe.
Okay.
Peace and quiet.
Man, I like the song though. Was good. Oh,
Oh, sorry. Yeah. No.
immediately, muscle memory just kills me. Like, not
So-
even as. I guess, are these items? Oh no. It's,
Yeah. So the item, if you can see, like I picked up a turret,
Yeah, I did too.
and I think they are on R1 and or LB. So
Oh yeah. Okay.
yeah.
Oh, right on. Okay, so that's kind of cool. So you can just blast a whole layer for a short period of time,
Yeah. And
which I think with multiple people is actually pretty nice.
yeah, but yeah, again, this is maybe the most difficult thing to test out, and also with how chaotic, because Horizon you can get super chaotic with 4 people. It's just super difficult to test. Yeah, I think only the turret is enabled right now, but as you can see, like I do have like 2. I think I can hold LB and then let go and actually delete it. So that's the idea, like, okay, you can actually pick up something but not use it, but then destroy it. And then maybe swap out with a different item that you can find. But yeah, I think the last time I was maybe testing out the turret or the UI, so I just had to pick up the turret. But yeah,
That's kinda cool.
this one fires like 5 bullets.
And then
you
it goes back in.
Yeah, but there are like different ones that are just a flamethrower, or we will check. Let's check if I can press the A button on some of the items to actually turn those on, because now I do want to know. But
Do
yeah,
you know if you've made more sprites?
Hmm?
Did you
Yes,
add
yeah,
more- oh, okay.
yeah. There are more sprites for the turrets. Items. I don't think that's. That should be in there. That should be in there. I'm just pressing A. It might work, and that's all. I don't think this all is working at all. But yeah, this has changed so many times, and often I just go back like, no, I have to pick or check this out later. Like the items and how they work. Let's just select a different.
I mean,
stage.
it's not a finished product. Like we're not doing this as to showcase. Like, hey, it's a very finished product. It's
no, yeah,
just to see
Yes.
where you end.
yes. What are those Matrix Octopi? That's a small bug. They are supposed to spawn in a certain stage, but right now they spawn in more stages. But Earth might get like an entity that walks around.
There's tanks.
I don't think we're gonna get different items.
Oh, there's
That's a
something.
bugged item.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, shuriken.
You.
Or is that the blade?
Yeah, that was the blade.
Oh,
it's very
right.
slow.
Okay, what's that?
Yeah, I think that's a drone, so that flies up,
Oh,
and it should
right.
actually like
Through stages.
it should explode on the floor.
That's quite cool. I think this makes so maybe this kind of. Oh, what's this?
That's a mine. It should be a mine. Oh, that was the heat wave thing. This is some game development.
So I think
What killed
for
me? The mine?
Yeah, the mine.
What the
you
fuck?
hit the mine. I think for me, I think this is maybe what I meant with like different attacks instead of just the bomb. I think for me this would even the playing ground a little bit because you can focus a little bit
Yeah.
more on items too.
So let's not kill each other because I am gonna drop the flamethrower. I think so. You know that just has like a blast wave, and if I am up in the air.
That was the thing that you just dropped? Or?
Yeah. So if you are in the air, it will drop down to the ground. So you can actually see, like, okay, if someone is on the ground, I can drop it down. And
I'm trying to. I can't cast it.
with RB,
Oh, it's a different
yeah,
one. Oh,
yeah.
I
So
see.
you do
Okay.
have like 2 items. The items are on
so left or right.
LB or RB. Yes.
Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense. I was like, I thought I had it, but I couldn't activate it. So
Yeah. Yeah, and at first the idea with the items was actually I actually had like a different turret. See, it's super chaos, which might be fun, but I have to think about the items, and it's a lot of work.
Yeah, but I mean that's part of the magic, no?
Yeah. But yeah, I think we selected an item that does not exist.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, one of
Shit.
the variations was, what I was gonna say was that the to use an item you actually had to collect energy. But that was just so much. You had to track so much info from, okay, how much energy do I have, and certain energy or certain item require 1 energy, 2 or 3, and it
Yeah.
became like way too even more complex than it is right now.
Maybe complexity in a later stage wouldn't be a bad thing,
Yes,
but I get what you mean. Like especially now, it would be quite a lot.
yeah, yes, it is. So that's why that's something that looks like this, because in my mind I do have some ideas, and every time when I try it out, it just doesn't work that well, or in my mind, and it's also super tricky to test out.
I was going to say, like, is it do you reckon it doesn't work out because you can't try it out on your own? Because some things you just have to trial and error with like a group of people to figure out, like, hey, what if this is with 8 people? It's going to be great, but it's with 4 people, it's also going to be great, but for 1 person, it's going to be funky. I don't know.
Yes. What? Are we on the correct screen? Yes. Yeah, no, I think a little bit of that. Like, it is a little bit of not getting the feel because you play alone, test it out alone, and you need like a good group of people. But for me, is when I work alone, I try to envision, like, think about, okay, if we are like with 2 or with 3 or 4 people, like how much chaos is there? And when you play test this game with someone that's new, that has never seen it before, they already have like so many things to take into account, like the shooting, like the timing of the bombs, like the falling down in the holes. And we actually did not see a stage yet. Let's quickly go over there if I can remember, like for one final match.
To add a little bit on what you just said, like, hey, it's gonna be a lot to take in. I don't know if that's necessarily a bad thing though. Because at some point, this, like, if you're gonna play it more often, like we've been playing for what now, like over an hour maybe? Yeah, over an hour.
Yes.
And for me, it's still like trying to figure out how everything works, of course. But at some point, it's going to be more normal. Like, hey, I'm going to come back later. Like the next week, we're going to hang out. We're going to drink some beers. We're going to play this game again. And you're going to get better and better at it. So at that point, you can add more complexity to it. And then it's no more focusing on what the movement is, but it's like, okay, what's going to be my new strat? Well, how am I going to fight back in that kind of way?
Yeah.
So I don't know if it's necessarily bad per se to make it more complex. It just takes time. But every new game that has a learning curve takes time.
Yeah, for sure. But I do think with the concerns that I just raised, and indeed, like, the idea is always like, okay, to have something else there for players that have played it a ton, have that like diversity, like the modifiers and the items, or change up like the gameplay with the game modes. I think for me right now, like the priority lies more in, changing up the game with game modes. That's easier to do than the items. Yeah. So the items are always like kind of like on the back for me. Like, okay, I kind of see it and it might be cool, but it's gonna require so much effort to get that right.
Yeah.
That I rather focus on something that changes up the game that's actually working, like the stunning and the dropping the bombs, and then the resource is kind of like a fun mode. It's a twist on the elimination and the time based or the deathmatch.
Yeah.
And I rather have like maybe 2 more game modes in there to spice things up than
but
maybe.
it also it's also its own way of complexity. So
yeah,
I guess that's a very good path to be on.
This I don't know if we have played this stage, but I wanted to show this one off, and I hope this is actually the one. I don't think this is the one. It is the stage that I won, but this stage in particular, it might be like the other one, has like spikes in the stage as well that can kill you to make it more complex. Oh, the items are still one.
I was about to say, like,
yeah, okay. Let's just back out of it. We played enough.
Okay.
Let's see. Did we go over? Yeah, the quick play. I talked about that. The final thing that I want to touch upon just a tiny bit is the multiplayer, because it's shown here in the menu. That does not mean there's gonna be multiplayer. But it's gonna be unlikely. Because online multiplayer is kind of difficult. But if it's gonna end up there, I think in the summer I might know a little bit more about that. But the multiplayer right now, it might work. Maybe at some point we do have to test it out, like the multiplayer. It's working. I can play online, but the way it works, like, it's just so difficult to maintain that and to have that also as a solo developer, also have that there. It's gonna be very very tricky. So if you see this and you see like the multiplayer, just saying maybe not. I don't know.
I don't think it for now it matters much. If it's at some point it's polished enough to think about having it multiplayer online, that's a problem for then and not for now.
Yeah, but the nice thing though is if there's multiplayer, it's gonna be just as accessible as the local multiplayer. The idea is just that either you join a random game for deathmatch or other game modes, or you join a game with a small room key. So it's like a 4
play
or
with your
5.
friends.
Yeah, so you can play with your friends. You can make a private match. But it's just gonna be that no fancy, some sort of matchmaking, but it's more okay. If there's a room in that game, then I can join, or indeed playing with friends. But it's gonna be limiting, and it won't probably support modifiers and like the items and all the other things. It's just gonna be the basic game modes if it's gonna be there. Mibitrit says, if there is online multiplayer, would be the hosting be peer-to-peer or server-side? It's going to be based on the Photon. So it's not peer-to-peer, but it's more server-side. Yes. So it's also something that I would have to pay for, which is going to be tricky. But it's server-side with Photon. And it appears to work well. Appears. So that's that. Let's exit out the game. Right? Yes. Start it again. Exit.
Yeah, they can't see it anyway. So.
No. It's good.
It's closed now.
Oh, man.
I've seen it.
That was Horizon Danger. Well, again, I did not pay the pay me. So what's
Still waiting for the payout.
You know, it's not gonna happen.
I get paid by mod credibility, I think.
Yes. Did you enjoy it?
Yes, it's really good. I enjoyed it more than I expected it, to be honest.
Okay. okay.
No, and it's not that like, oh, my bar is very high or my bar is very low. Not in that way or not in that regard. But it's more like it's hard to make, especially in modern day era, like local co-op games fun without it being like such a very intriguing story driven kind of thing. Because there's a lot of platformers out there right now. So being different in that is hard. And I think this definitely has the different.
Yeah. Yeah. You do mention like the local multiplayer. It was made because 10 years ago, last March on the 26th, it was kind of like 10 years ago. That was just before the moment with game development. There were so many local multiplayer games like the Towerfall and the Samurai Gun, and you got the duck game, and there's so many others that I can't even name. It was just way too much. So I was just before that, like the couch co-op or the couch local multiplayer game, like making this game. Then I was working on it, and then suddenly like there were just too many on the market, and now there's like almost none.
Yeah,
that's my feeling. That like there's none. Mimitre says there's never enough couch co-op going around. I agree. I like that was the whole idea with making this game. Like, when I was younger, I used to play like the Bomberman, like Mario Kart, and just see how accessible it is. You can boot it up, and it's still enjoyable. And, I've been looking at this game for 10 years, and I still enjoy myself if I don't die. Then I think it's fun. It's gonna be super annoying when I meet someone that's way better than me. I'm gonna hate that, or maybe love it, or maybe love it.
I mean, I guess if it's your own game, I don't think it really matters if someone's better than you or not.
No, it's going to be exciting. I will enjoy the game that someone will just demolish me in my own game. That's going to be fun. I love it.
I have slight doubts there, but
no.
As soon as I took that crown, I was like, oh no.
Nah, it's that's more like this is your first time playing it. And that's maybe why I have a little bit of difficulty with that. How to turn couch co-op into crouch co-op.
Grouch. Angry co-op.
Yeah. But I enjoyed it, so maybe we can do this again in like a year or two.
Or 10.
Or 10 years.
When it's in development.
Mark your calendars, 2034.
Part 2.
No, the goal, I don't know, man. This is always tricky.
Don't. You probably shouldn't, to be honest. You can express your goal, but you shouldn't like.
My goal is to finish this game because I'm done with it. No, it's I will keep working on it, and when I'm happy, I will release it. There's no Steam page right now, so don't go looking for it. There might be a hidden greenlight page on Steam for Horizon Danger, but I think that is actually removed.
And what's that? Didn't they remove greenlit in general?
No, for a while, like a couple of years, you could still go to that page. I actually got some comments on the page, but I think all those pages are actually gone right now. But even when it closed, like a couple of years after that, you could still access those pages. And there's also no itch.io.
itch.io, yeah.
Yeah, but that's the goal. If I'm gonna release it, it's just gonna be PC. It's gonna be on Steam and itch. That's basically it. And what does Mimitre say? Greenlight. Wow, that tells me how long this has been in development. Listen, 10 years. I know how long. It's 10 years. Part-time though. Part-time. Not the full-time commitment. In the early years, it was a full-time commitment. But yeah, with that, that's basically it, right? That was Horizon Danger. We have seen most of it now. And we'll probably be back with another look for Horizon Danger at a later date. Not sure when. We will see when we
10 years
10 years. 10 years at the max.
at the max.
Yeah, okay,
Better
that's a
be the
promise.
max.
Between now and 10 years, there's gonna be another Horizon Danger stream. But thanks all for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And thanks for the comments and the compliments. If you got any feedback, just mail me at some mail address. And thanks again for stopping by and
Thank you for having
being
me.
on the stream.
Yeah.
That's also, we did it. The pay me on the stream again.
After I don't know how long.
After 10 years.
After 10 years
After 10
almost.
years. This is what it took. I had to make a game for 10 years only to get the pay me back on the stream.
Yeah. Well, thank you for having me, though.
Yes.
It was fun.
Thanks for thanks for being here, and see you all later. Have a nice weekend. Have a nice evening.
Race weekend.
Race weekend. Yes. So 3 hours. 2.
2. Yeah, 2.
Thanks, Patuti. Bye bye. Citron. Guess I will start making a game and see you in 10 years. Yes.
Well, the last 2 times I've seen him, I also now has to come here with his game showcase.
Yes. Well, where's the... oh yeah, I'm gonna stop recording.